layouts, and today I have a video for you using this layout by Erin, and I will link her channel below. I believe her video channel or YouTube channel, it's called Crafty Concepts with Erin. She is a close to my heart rep, and I have recently found her channel. She has some amazing content, and there's a couple of videos coming up where I have scrap lifted her, and this is one of them. So I'll link them below. Definitely go and check that out. She is an amazing crafter. This particular layout that I'm doing is again a Christmas layout, and I am using the Pebbles collection for this particular layout. And I think I said before in a video that I was able to get all of the 2020 Christmas layouts done using this collection, and I'm super happy because I don't think I have a whole lot of Christmas layouts done. They're not really my favorite. So I'm really following the layout that she used on her channel. She goes by step-by-step instructions on how to do that. I will not only link that channel below for you, but also this particular video, so that if you want to get the details of this layout, you can definitely go over there and check that out. I really liked the concept of this red checkered paper with the blue paper and the candy canes on top of it. I thought that it really gave it a big contrast, and I just love the way that they looked. And then I used this like cream color paper with the trees and the house on it, just to kind of bring in that aspect of home. These pictures that I'm using are of the people who came to my house for Christmas dinner. So I just kind of got selfies or individual shots with the folks and put that in the layout here. I am trying to add this green piece down, and I struggle with it quite a bit, trying to figure out how to get it down properly on both sides. I thought that I could just kind of tuck it in and have the adhesive right on top. That didn't work, so I went back and just used my tried and true method. I really like using the T-square ruler at the 1 inch mark, so it's basically just the width of the T-square ruler. That gives me an easy height either at the top or the bottom, this particular one at the bottom, so that I don't have to necessarily line it up. It just goes 1 inch from the bottom on each side of the layout. So for her layout, she did a little bit of a different configuration. She had different size photos and not as many photos as I did. So I did try to mix it up a little bit, and I really like the way that this layout came together and the configuration of these photos. I thought that the photos were getting lost on the different layers of the paper because of where the photos laid. It just didn't look right. So I went ahead and mounted all of the photos on green paper. I ran out of one of the green papers, and so I just pulled another green paper out. And because I'm just using a really tiny border, unless you are looking very closely at the layout, you can't really tell that there is a different paper behind it. It just gives it that green contrast with the red and the blue candy cane paper. So I do end up laying all of the photos down flat, except for the photo of me and Eli. There is that photo on the far left. I did go ahead and put that up on fun foam just to give it a little bit more dimension. And what I decided to do was, on the left-hand side, I lined the photo up at the bottom. So the 4x4 photo and the 4x6 photo are lined up at the bottom. And then on the right-hand side, I lined them up at the top. And that gave me space in both of those little areas to add some clusters. Now, Erin is really good about adding tags to her layout, so I thought I would give that kind of nod to her as well. And I have the tags from this collection, so I went ahead and pulled them out. And I'm going to cover up all of the sayings on the tags. I'm going to obviously leave the sloth because, like I said in other layouts, he's just so stinking cute. But I'm going to add this little floral sticker on the wood grain tag to cover up the saying that's on that wood grain tag. And then I looked for some words to cover up the word Merry, because underneath that tag it says Merry Christmas, but I couldn't find it, so I just took a break on it. I do go ahead and add a sloth over to the right hand side. I put him up on fun foam just to give him some dimension and then correspond with the tag that's on the left hand side. And then I found this little mushroom and an elf standing on the mushroom. Super cute as well. So I thought I'd add that over to the left-hand side. And since I have the mushroom on the left, I figured I would add a mushroom on the right. And because of the way I tucked it in, it's kind of hard to tell that it's a mushroom, but it works. And then I went ahead and also added this little sleigh that says Jingle All the Way, and it has some presents in it right below the sloth. I felt like I needed something at the back of the sloth, and let me know in the comments below, do you guys struggle with when you are adding like characters like the sloth or a elf on the left-hand side? I'm always like very conscious about where I put things because I don't want things to look like they're coming out of their bottom. So I'm always like putting things down. I'm like, nope, doesn't look right. So I'm gonna change it out. Luckily that little green, it's actually an ornament, but it looks just like kind of a circle over there on the right hand side. Doesn't look inappropriate. I did go ahead and pull out the collection that I had from a previous year's, which was Simple Stories, trying to find a piece that can cover up that word Mary. And I actually end up pulling it from the sticker book. It's just a little sticker there that says Very Merry, and it fits in there perfectly. It's not probably the best saying, but it covered up what it needed to cover up. So I decided to pull from that same collection, the Simple Stories collection, a couple of other single words. So over on the right, I'm using Let's Get Holly Jolly. And I have these 1/4 inch foam adhesives. So they are like fun foam, but they're only in a 1/4 inch size, which is perfect for like little strips of journaling or even these little strips of stickers. They really just line up perfectly with that. So I went ahead and added that to the right hand side, and then I'm going to add a little sticker that says "Oh what fun" over on the left. And then I just added a couple of little crystal dots as some embellishments in each one of my clusters. So here is my final layout as well as some close-ups. How are you guys doing on your Christmas photos? Are they done? Are you all finished with your Christmas photos from last year? These are obviously from 2020, so I'm still really far behind, but I feel like I am getting there because I at least got 1 year completed. All right, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more double page layout inspiration, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope that you have a scrappy day.